State's Air Force Academy, and when they're not learning to fly, they're getting ready for battles on the gridiron. Today, we're set for a clash between these two rivals from the Mountain West. As we'll see, the Wyoming Cowboys taking on the Air Force Falcons. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. And the Falcons will put total weather to crank us up. On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Built one just like this, especially with those reliable mitts, Jesse.
Yeah, Reese, he makes big plays in big games. Watch for him on third down in the red zone. He has a chance to leave an impact in this game.
Oh, it's so nice to have such a big body.
Longer runs.
If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. On third and long, try to convert through the air. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster. To watching this one is how well do the backers tackle in space, David?
Yeah, and you've got to have great linebackers to get this guy on the ground. And they've got it. So it's going to be an interesting matchup, a lot of head-to-head battles.
Time on this drive, but they need a chunk on third and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Makes his connection. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land.
You're going to get the ball back. Go get some water and celebrate.
Splits the uprights. Good. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0. And on fourth down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. The holder will put it down on the right hash, a 33-yard try. And it's no good. Well, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on first and goal. Running back goes in motion. Quick toss. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Air Force. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole.
This one will be a 45-yard attempt, and he'll kick it from the left side. Absolutely perfect.
That makes the score Air Force.
They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On third and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off. Got room on the return. And a sensational return, and they finally stop him inside the 15.
What a nice job intercepting the snowball there. The quarterback threw the snowball down the field. Couldn't get it to his wide receiver. Defensive back makes a great play. Tell you what, this snow definitely affected the game.
Here comes the Air Force offense back onto the field. After punting the last time they had it, they ought to be set up for a much better result with this drive.
This offense better be licking their chops.
And here's a fumble way behind the line. And the defense has got in there trying to pick up some yards. Oh, break out the oxygen tanks. And after the interception, able to get it in plus territory, taking it back to the 41.
And that's a big-time play by this defense. You know when it's snowing, not only is it wet, it's freezing. Your hands are cold. You can barely feel the football. So if you can get to that football, put your hand on it or rip that thing out.
Stats.
Down to the 18-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. Makes the grab. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Mustard and Brown.
Yeah, and the passing game comes through, man, and we need more of that in the second half. An extra point away from tying this football game. You trailed a little bit in the first half, stayed calm. If this passing game...
And short after the first down completion. He's looking to throw. Fires to the right. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Second down coming up.
Timeout, Air Force.
He's looking to throw. He's going to fire deep. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Falcons!
Man, I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
Colorado Springs.
The Cowboys will kick it off to start the second half.
Take this one away.
On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Here comes the Air Force offense back onto the field. They start this third quarter with the lead, but they might want to think about shoring up that protection.
Yeah, the good news is you're leading on the scoreboard. The bad news is your quarterback doesn't feel like it. The only way you do that is with penetration up front.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Now the pitch. Touchdown, Air Force! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. That touchdown was a clinic in keeping your offense on the field and wearing the other defense out.
Sometimes your best defense is your own offense. Being able to stay on the field. You're absolutely right, Reese. That was a clinic. Running the ball, playing at great rhythm and pace. QB making good
Coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Wyoming takes over the football, and the Cowboy offense on its way out. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this
Makes the catch on the left. And the explosiveness, the big gainer, gets it to the 49-yard line. Comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. And this one ought to be nice and easy, a 22-yard attempt. It's good.
That makes the score Air Force.
He got it. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
That makes the score Air Force.
Multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. And he's got it! Touchdown, Wyoming!
Touchdown.
Well, how about that? And after that touchdown, we might have a finish after all, Jesse.
I love it, Reese, and this team is not quitting. Yeah, they're down on the scoreboard right now, but they are clawing and they are scratching their way back in this game. They're going to keep going hard until this clock reads all zeros.
Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. Motion trying to get the defense to show its hand. And they're able to get a 3rd down stop. Looking downfield, it's Svoboda. He's got the tight end.
You have to deal with. These conditions are not conducive to playing pitch and catch. This is a big uphill battle for this offense.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. He's got it. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Caught close to the marker, it's Brown. Touchdown, Wyoming! Made the snag and strolled his way into the end zone.
Number 9.
What a massive play by this offense. Man, you needed it. Great execution. Now kick the extra point, tie this football game up late, or do you go for 2? Do you go for the win? Do you try to take the lead? That is a you decision.
This is supposed to be the easiest play in football, except when there's this much pressure. And that extra point was good, and we are deadlocked here in the 4th. And how about this? They're going to send the kicker out there to try to put a thunderfoot into one. This would be a long, long field goal to win the game, but it comes with 1st down here for the offense. He's going to pass. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And they can't connect, but the flag flies, and I think this is going to be pass interference.
Too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
The official says no good. And after this field goal, guys, we are still locked up.
Settle down now with the game on the line and make the big play.
All right, guys, so here we go in overtime, and just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possession starting on the opponent's 25.
And it's so nice to be on defense first, just to set the tone, to understand what you need. Try to hold them to a field goal. The offense knows they can do their job to go out and get a win. Just 2 possessions, Palmer. Like, you got to be at your best.
Yeah, and I love the new rules, too, because in the third overtime possession, it goes to alternating 2-point plays, back and forth. Who's got anything left in the tank here in OT?
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. And off to Jones. And the ball's loose. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back.
To hold on to the football like that guy just found out right there.
Here comes the option. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down.
The ball falls incomplete. Now setting up a big decision here on 4th down.
Defense will call a timeout. They got a peek at the formation, want to make sure they're in the right call on this big down here in overtime. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead.